Meadow New here for Valley Wine and Liquor, located at the corner of South Caroline Street and West Steel Street in Herkimer, New York. And I'm here to present my pick of the week, which is Teeling Small Batch Irish Whiskey. Now, what sets this apart from other Irish whiskeys is this is aged in rum casks for more than 6 months, which is highly unusual for most Irish whiskeys. Let's look at the packaging first. It's beautiful. I could probably go on for hours, but I'm not going to. You can see there's a phoenix on the front, either hatchling or a pot still or egg. I'm not sure. If you drink enough of this, I'm pretty sure you'll come to the conclusion. Really kind of indicative of the whole Teeling story, which is sort of the independent Irish whiskey raising from the ashes of just sort of a generic brand. Teeling founded Cooley Distillery in 1987, and from there has been revolutionary independent Irish spirits. But enough about that. Let's pour ourselves a dram. So the first thing we're going to notice is the bright golden color and the essential oils that collect and form into legs, which is very indicative of non-chill filtration, which I personally just really enjoy in whiskeys. Really gives it fuller flavors. Not going to get too heavy into the nosing. Just try to keep things simple. You get sort of some woodsy smells, a lot of cedar, some sawdust, a little bit of spice, a lot of cereal grain. And the best way to explain cereal grains is if you got a handful of Cheerios and just kind of stuck your nose in it and smelled it. It's kind of that smell. I try to keep things simple when it comes to tasting notes, just because I might smell something or taste something and others might not. I try to keep it basic so I know that you're going to get those tastes and smells. There's a lot of people out there who use really just intense descriptors and flowery language, and I tend to stay away from that just because I want people to enjoy the experience and not kind of just leap into self-doubt when it comes to their ability to decipher and decode whiskey. So I'm never gonna be like, oh, you know, I smell daikon radish, because I would hate for you to just doubt yourself and really not enjoy the whiskey the way it should be. Although self-doubt is a great excuse to drink, so maybe I do smell some daikon radishes in there. Come down with me. Alright, on the palate, you get the Irish whiskey up front, and it follows through with a lot of heavy rum notes. Irish whiskey typically is going to be lighter. You get a dried apricot, some tropical fruits, a little bit of spice, and then it kind of delves into that whole rum aspect where it's caramel, molasses, and interestingly enough, it fades back over into the Irish whiskey where you kind of get a clover honey-like taste. So very honeyed on the finish too. It's at 46%. It can take some water, which I do like doing to my whiskeys because it tends to extend them. Really brings out some of the hidden flavors. So I'm going to add a couple drops to this. This is really nice because it opens it up. You get a lot more tropical fruit from it. Really extends the mouthfeel and palate. You get a lot more flavors. I kind of get a rum cake-like taste on the finish. I think that's probably due to the breadiness and cereal grains that come with Irish whiskey, and then the rum-like qualities from the cask aging, so definitely getting kind of like a rum cake-ish taste. But just really fantastic stuff. Definitely buy yourself a bottle. You'd be supporting Ireland's independent whiskey, and tastes great too. So definitely recommend this. I want to give a quick shout out to Ralphie, aka Ralphie Stuff, and Amy Douglas, aka the Whiskey Bitch. Thanks for being my surrogate whiskey parents. Now I finally know how hard it is to do a whiskey review. See, screwed up right there. So stop on by and get yourself a bottle. Sláinte.